Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wynn in Magical Diary Wolf Hall. We are doing our second playthrough here, and someone is knocking at my door. And it's too early for classes. Hey, mind if I come in? Oh right. I'd forgotten he said he was going to drop by. Thank you. In a little while, before classes start for the week, there's going to be an assembly for all the freshmen, and the seniors. Not like last week. Not that I would know since I missed last week's assembly. This will be the beginning of freshman initiation. Initiation? Wizards in the states get citizenship when they've only just started school? No, it's nothing like that. This isn't a ceremony about legal status. It's about shared experience. Wizards tend to be individualistic, but it's more dangerous for society if people with too much power do their own thing. Imagine if all the students tried to set themselves up as the evil overlords. So a lot of Irish Academy traditions are designed to encourage a sense of society and working together. Like sharing rooms. Don't get sidetracked. I'm sure the professors know what they're doing. So, the idea of freshman initiation is that the entire freshman class has to suffer together. Suffer? Nothing actually dangerous. Just embarrassing. The seniors will give you commands and you're expected to follow them. That doesn't sound so bad. There are more rules, but it's supposed to be a surprise. You'll find out at the assembly. One thing though, every freshman is assigned to be the property of another particular senior, to serve them in exchange for protection. Now that's starting to sound strange. Since these aren't your costumes, I've been asked to be your senior, to be sure nothing goes wrong and you have a good time. Setting me apart from the rest of the class. Again. I don't want special treatment. It's not up to you. Freshmen don't get to choose. So if you want to be treated like everyone else, you'll have to abide by a senior's decision. Come on. Since I'm managing the initiation, I need to be there early. I can show you where to go. Ah yes. September 9, gym. The gymnasium is filled with students, freshmen and seniors. Most of the freshmen look sleepy and confused. The seniors, however, look smug. They know what's coming. The room falls silent as William steps up to the podium. Good morning, everyone. My name is William Danson, and I'm your incoming senior class president. But for the next week, half of you will be calling me Sir William. Welcome to freshman initiation. Now the rest begin to realize what they're in for. I see Luke look nervously at Donald, who just grins and waves him off, like there's nothing to be worried about. Before we start, I am required to give you some safety information. Nothing that happens this week should cause you or anyone else physical harm. If you are ordered to do something dangerous or that you know is wrong, please go to a teacher immediately. Now, all you freshmen, please line up. One at a time, come up on stage, announce your name and where you come from, and receive one of these initiation handbooks. As William requested, I helped start the process by going up first to recite my fake name and background, then stand near the stage to watch the rest. This part I understand. Most of us are strangers even if we've had a few classes together. I've read through the list of class names, but I haven't had a chance to match them all to faces. The quiet girl from Snake Hall turns out to be Barbara Solmoro. Oh, my heart. And that's Jacob Blazing, who Grabner said was a prominent student because of his family. I'm surprised Grabner didn't warn me about this initiation business, if it's such a big deal. Maybe William is trying to make it sound important because he's in charge of it all. While the seniors aren't doing the same introduction routine as the freshmen, the handbook William gives me appears to be a list of names and black and white pictures, so that should be helpful if I ever wanted to look someone up. Give me 1 second, I need to go and reorientate myself in my seat. 1 second. Alright, I do apologize for that delay. I know you didn't come here to watch a screen for what was that, 10, 15, 20 seconds? Anyway, wait, there are pages of rules after all the photographs. We are required to memorize the full names of all seniors and address them as Sir or Lady. So that's what Sir William meant. And there's more. We have to memorize a silly poem and recite it on command. We must never show our backs to a senior. We must never be taller than a senior. We must always respond to requests with, "Oh, the introductions are finished. William's at the podium again. Now, seeing as well as serving and honouring the entire senior class, each one of you will become the property of one particular senior. Your senior is your master, your best friend, and your worst nightmare. And your only protection from the rest of us. Stand and wait and we'll choose." He hops down from the stage and immediately places a hand on my shoulder, claiming me. "Now, stand back and watch." The rest of the seniors stride out onto the floor, bold and loud and confident that their every word will be obeyed, while the freshmen cluster together like sardines among dolphins. "You're taller than me, freshmen. Get down on the ground. Don't turn you away from me. Freshmen, I see your back." No threats are issued, only commands, but the younger students obey without question, spinning this way and that, cringing and kneeling before their supposed masters. Most of them, anyway. "What are you looking at, freshman?" I quickly flip through my handbook. The butterfly senior's name is Angela Krish. "Answer me when I speak to you, worm." "That's what you are, isn't it? A fresh worm? Now get down on the ground and wriggle." She's not backing down. Is that senior going to hit her? I start to step towards the pair, but before I can leave William's side, I think I like you. I think you should be mine." Huh. Is this freshman choosing Mrs. Normally such a battle? I turn to ask William about it, but he's staring in the direction of a different group of freshmen, a worried expression on his face. Oh no. Oh no. I've been dreading this moment. Okay. I won't lie. I feel a bit of white knight coming on. That I want to protect Ellen from Damien, because I know what's going to happen. Is it wrong? Let's say you're a time traveler, right? And you know the future. And you see that two people are in a relationship, and that relationship goes toxic, and it ends very, very badly for the person that you're attracted to. Is it moral to go back in time and get... I don't know how to phrase it any better than this. To go in there and befriend and romance the person that you're attracted to prevent the other person from doing so? Is that moral? I don't know. That's a question we've never been asked in philosophy. But hopefully you guys will get your brain gears ticking. Following his gaze, I spot Ellen picking herself up off the floor with the assistance of someone who must be her new senior. A very distinctive looking character from Falcon Hall. His skin is as blue as a Daver's, but those are not the feathered wings of a Dragoni warrior. They give him the aspect of a devil. Clearly he is of otherworldly origin, but beyond that I do not recognize the exact type. It takes only a moment to find his entry in the handbook. Damien Ramsey. Not a name that gives me any clue. Who's ever heard of a Ramsey? But then, who's ever heard of a Charles Wynn? Aha, wink wink. Names only tell you as much as someone wants them to. Shaking my head, I look back at William. Is everything okay? I'm not sure. I've got to keep an eye on things in here for a while. Make sure everyone's got a partner that needs one, and so on. You should probably get on with your class schedule for the week. So, what do I have to do next for initiation? Read the handbook. Generally, if a senior gives you a command when I'm not around, you do what they say and try to enjoy the experience. If you have any problems, come and find me. If anyone gives you a serious trouble, tell them I ordered you to. You're my freshman after all. My word outranks everyone else. And I will give you a personal assignment later in the week, but for right now, don't worry about it. Well then. With that in mind, I head out to decide on my class schedule for the week. Okay. Gym, get swole! I'm not sure what to expect when I show up for my first gym class. students waiting in lines to be assigned to teams, a physical fitness examination, but when I do arrive I find no signs of a class at all. A handful of students mill about the open space, some of whom I recognise, some that I don't. They must be from all 4 years. One horse girl is jogging around the outer edge of the room. Another has a basketball and is casually shooting hoops. There's a plastic crate near the door containing large red rubber balls. I suppose they're free for anyone to use. I pick up a ball and bounce it against the floor to get a feel for it. It rebounds more strongly than I expected. Nothing magical about that, just design. What should I do with my time? Well, hello there. Oh, it's her! An adult woman wearing a feathered cape calls out to me as she enters the gym. You must be our visitor from Europe. She extends a hand for me to shake. Her fingers are clawed. That's right, I'm Charles Wynn. You're a Lechuza, am I right? You did your homework. I'm Professor Van Buren. Intermediate green and red, when I'm not in the gym. Wynn, you say? You look a bit like... I try not to tense up. Unlike Potsdam and Grabner, this woman shouldn't really know who I am. Oh, it's nothing. You just reminded me of someone. I meet a lot of people. I was with a band, you know. A band of what? She smacked me on the arm in a companionable manner. Welcome to Iris Academy. Help yourself to the equipment. There's more in the office outside if you need whiffles or hoops or ropes. Just put them back when you're done. What's a whiffle? If anyone gets injured and can't heal themselves, check the office. There's a bell to call me if I'm not around. So what do you like? Exercise, get fit, have fun. So do what you like. You don't need classes or train people? She looks athletic. Is that how they do it in your country? Oh, well, we like being independent here. You can look after yourself. It builds character. Go on, get out there and play with the other kids. She walks off. I guess I'm on my own. Exercising. Cool. In the hallway, I find Luke and his brother standing back to back as an amused senior watches them, play especially, according to the handbook. In black and white picture, she didn't stand out so much, but up close she had a stone-coloured skin and little horns that poke up like rabbit ears. Now, rotate! The twins shuffle around in a half circle, keeping their backs pressed against each other so that they are never visible. That is so cute! I could watch this all day. Spin! Around they go again, with Logan to guide him. Luke manages to not trip over his own feet like he usually does. At this point she notices me standing there. Oh, another one. Tell me, what's my name, freshman? Lady Blaze. Right. She looks down at herself and laughs. Oops, I forgot. Never mind. I feel like I missed a joke somewhere. Was it supposed to be a trick question? Boys, I'll pick you up later. Don't forget. She winks and departs. What was that about? That was our senior. What, both of yours? She said something about 2 for the price of 1. Except she looked different this morning. I suspect she enjoys disguising herself to confuse the freshmen. Do you know anything about people like that, Charles? People who can change the way they look? Well, anyone could put on a glamour with enough blue magic. It wasn't an illusion. I did a check. The change was real. Logan must be ahead of me in his blue magic studies if he can see through a spell. Some kind of shape-shifting then. Excuse me, I am not American. Some kind of shape-shifting then. I don't recognize her stock at all. I've never seen one before. I assume she's related to a type of otherworld creature native to the North American area, but I wouldn't know, and as wild seeds they wouldn't either. Ask Donald maybe, he might know. Is it rude to ask about, what kind of person she is? I can't tell you what someone I don't know will think is rude. You'd have to ask her. He'd never manage that. Shut up! Still, I think we've come out well with the senior we got. Seems interesting, at least. You're with Donald's brother, right? Yeah, but I haven't really seen him since this started. I think he's pretty busy. At least he's not making me spin around in the hole. What do you think about this initiation business? I'm not sure yet. I'm waiting to see more of what happens. Logan nods. I need to start practicing that poem or I'm never going to remember. Right, I should probably look over that handbook more carefully myself. I'll see you later. I leave my room early in the morning in the hopes of avoiding seniors, but... Good morning, freshman. Good morning, Lady Angela. And why is it a good morning? Mornings are never good. I hate mornings. I'm just trying to be polite, Lady Angela. She snickers. She looks at me for a moment, then slowly lifts her arm and opens her hand, dropping a pencil to the floor. Pick that up for me, freshman. She really enjoys these little power games, doesn't she? I'll kneel down to get it. No. What else would I want to do? I did that last time. Bend over to get it? She'll probably yell at me for that. Refuse? I could pull a Barbara. If I do everything she said, I could be here all day. I fold my arms and stare silently at her. I'm not showing her my back, but I'm not backing down. Poor William. He always was weak. She wriggles her fingers slightly and the pencil flies back up to her hand. Well, be on your way then. Interesting, what? And did that change my personality? Am I now laid back? Maybe if I get out of the hallways this will be easier. I don't know, I feel disappointed with that outcome. I bend over to pick up the pencil. Don't show your back to me! Seriously? I carefully kneel back down. Well, be on your way then. Okay. Interesting. I don't think there was any winning that one. I head into the open, but you, Wynn! A senior from Toad Hall calls out to me. Go to the cafeteria, get coffee, tell them we can actually skip this, to be honest. Okay. We do come across William here. Good morning, Sir William. It's okay, you don't have to call me sir. But you do have to do whatever I say. What is my cat doing? Where is he? Hold on. I don't know if you guys heard that. But anyway, he hands me an envelope. Instructions. Don't look at them until after you finish your activities for the day. I wouldn't want to distract you from your studies. Thanks. Have fun. I'd better get this coffee to mix deep before anyone else can give me an order. Exercising success. After my day's activities, I pull out the envelope William gave me this morning and open it. When I read the paper inside, I sigh. It's not just one instruction, there's a whole list of them. Go to the school library and yada 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 do. Fulfill the list. We're definitely going to fill the list. Okay, we need to go to the library and we know someone who does. I'm in luck, I find the right person just walking into Butterfly Hall. Oh, hello Charles. Hi. Look, I was wondering, could you show me the way to the school library? Sure, I'd love to help you. Why do you need to go there? Are you working on a research project? No, it's... well, here. I hand her the list. Oh, it's like a scavenger hunt. Scavenger? Scavenger. Where you go around looking for strange little things, except that's usually a competition and the clues are riddles. So, this is your initiation task. What a nice idea. William's just seen you, right? Right. Who's yours? Brian Balcom. He's a wolf too. He's very athletic. He's given me a set of exercises for my task. Oh, if you have a task to work on, I can leave you alone. Just tell me where to find the library and I'll... No, I want to help. Come on. She marches off down the hallway and there's nothing for me to do but follow her. The Irish Academy Library turns out to be fairly small and tucked away in the back of a building. The bulk of the collection appears to be general encyclopedias and foreign language dictionaries. There are 2 classes with books on the magic and the history, but this clearly isn't the place for high-level research. A black woman stands behind her desk, her hand resting comfortably on a wooden staff. She must be the school librarian. Her robe is made out of dozens of different coloured fabrics all patchworked together with extra beads and pockets added seemingly at random. As if sensing my gaze, she looks in my direction. Hello, Professor. Oh no, honey, I'm not one of them. She speaks slowly, with a warm, round accent that's not familiar to my ears. Miss Darden, this is Charles Wynn. He's our exchange student from Illyria. Wow. Okay. Apparently news gets around fast then. Who did I tell? I told... Who was it that I told? I told Donald and Luke. Now they all know I'm from Illyria. Pleased to meet you. Is that so? Is what so? I'm just showing him around. Well, you just go on, do that then. She returns to her own contemplations. Okay, that's the magazines. Nothing magical there. The covers are shouting about fashion and celebrity gossip. This must be how Irish Academy keeps up with developments in the outside world. English question. Is that 1 rack or 5 racks? 1 rack, 5 shelves. Thanks. I make a note on the paper. Next thing on the list is the name of a freshman who comes from Iowa. I guess I'll have to go door to door asking about that, but it means I won't need Minnie's help. Nancy Meyer in Snake Hall. Oh, you know her. Not very well, but she's the only person who said she was from Iowa during the introduction on Monday. She remembers the entire list of introductions verbatim, after only hearing it once. I'd better be careful what I say to this girl. Alright, next I have to look behind the curtains on the stage in the gym. To the gym! Alright. By dinner time, I filled out my list, and Minnie has dragged me all over campus in the process. I wonder if that's what William had in mind. I've learned a few things, but it's tired me out. We need to rest soon. I wasn't surprised by the knock on the door. I expected William to drop by. I did not expect to see him quite so worn. Hey, are you okay? He sighs. There's nothing you need to worry about. He smiles, but his heart's not in it. So, freshman, have you completed your task? I hand over the sheet of paper with my answers. He looks over it and smiles. Not bad. Anyway, that's probably the last you'll see of me for a while. I've got to set things up for the finale. You can still come and find me if you have any problems, of course, but I won't be giving you any more tasks. Take care. He leaves me to get ready for my day. Wednesday, gym. Exercising success. Someone knocks on my door. Another senior? Don't open it. I wait for a while. Repeats once. No, okay, I need to open it. Oh. Hello? Hi. Were you looking for me? She handed me a folded piece of paper. I open it up. The cursive handwriting takes me a moment to turn into words, but then I read, I need William Danton socks. What? She stares at me. William socks? Is this for an initiation task? She nods, a quick jerk of emotion. So why are you asking me? I know she can talk. For some reason, she just doesn't want to. I guess because I'm William's freshman, you thought I could help. She looks at me, expectant and silent. William's socks? I wouldn't know how to break into his room and steal them even if I wanted to. I'd have to go and ask him for them. I guess I can go ask William to donate his socks. She smiles at me, not a beaming smile that lights up the hallway, but is ever so faintly cute. Wait here, I'll be back in a minute. She nods and leans against the... Oh, what if we ask her to come with us? What? His room's just down the hall. Fine, I'll go. Fine, wait here. Yep, no, I don't like that. So the reason why I don't like this is this space here. I don't like this. And I cannot treat Barbara like this. Agree to ask William? Wait here. Alright. The Wolf Seniors are down at the other end of the hall. I know which room is William's, but I don't know if he's in there right now. I knock. Charles? What is it? Something wrong? Not exactly. I was wondering if I could have some of your socks. This is an initiation assignment? Yeah, but not for me. Barbara from Snake Hall asked me to help. Barbara. Angela's freshman. Yeah. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to say no. Angela is... well, it's complicated. And nothing to do with initiation. Shaking his head, he closes the door. I turn around to make my apologies to Barbara, but she's disappeared already. I guess she overheard the whole thing anyway. I wonder what that was about. Alright, exercising. Good. We're 28 strong. We're now 30 strong. After the day's activity, we're called together into the gym again, just freshmen at first, flocking together in confusion and murmuring about the strange tasks we've done all week. Then we hear the sounds of some heavy boots marching in step. Thud, thud, thud. Yep, these are all the seniors. After a few minutes, we're all lying flat on our backs on the floor. And that's when William takes to the stage. Welcome, freshmen. It's time for the final phase of your initiation. Corina will be passing out the blindfolds. Please put them on. A long-haired snake senior tiptoes around the room, delicately placing a strip of dark fabric in the hands of each freshman. So far, this initiation process has been odd and occasionally irritating, but not dangerous, just as William promised. Blindfolds, though, suggest things are about to step up a notch. Oh, I am laid back, huh? I'm not going to bother making a fuss about it. May as well find out what happens. I thought I was scheming. When did I become laid back? Now that I can't see, I'm less aware of what's going on, but more aware of my own discomfort. This floor is hard. So, I feel like... I feel like the narrative wants us to continue reading. I was tempted to skip over this part, but for the sake of the narrative, I'll continue. Feel free to look forward ahead into the video if you wish to skip the party section, or skip to the party section if you will. It's easily noticeable, just look at the background. Anyway, I hear people moving around the room, whispering, giggling, a faint yelp of outrage quickly smothered. Just what are they doing? I wait. Eventually I feel a hand touch my shoulder. You. Up you get, careful now. I climb to my feet. I know there's at least one person nearby from the voice, but no idea who or where. I could be surrounded, I don't know. For your own safety, do exactly what I tell you. Walk forward slowly. With no guide other than this unseen voice, I am made to turn and move and stop and turn again. It's surprisingly stressful. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm just going to skip to the party. Surprise! Where are we? A lake. Well, they call it a pond officially. Laughing pond. But that just means it's not as big as some lakes get. The most important thing is, you've completed your initiation. So now it's time for the party. Groups of students lounge around by the lakeside, seniors and freshmen mingling freely. Long tables are stocked with streaming metal buffet dishes. There's barbecue and cookies, equipment for games, and you can even swim if you like. No alcohol, local laws. I did know that much about the States. Also, to commemorate your experiences, each freshman receives a gift from their senior. He hands me a small box. Inside I find a leather bracelet with a rough wolf's head carving at its central stone. Thanks. You're welcome. I've got to make the rounds for a bit, but enjoy yourself. This party's for you freshmen after all. He's always friendly, but always so busy. Oh, and I have an itch at the back of my head that I need to scratch. Okay, done. I look around, everyone's here. Well, everyone in the freshman and senior classes. Nearby I spot Luke and Logan and their senior. The butterfly notices my attention and smiles at me. Well, tell me, what's my name, freshman? The voice has changed completely, but the intonation is the same. So this is what the twins meant. Blaze? Not gonna make a guess with lady or sir? That's taking the easy way out. Technically initiation's over, so we don't have to do that anymore. Clever! More than we were. Mingle with others. Big Steve? Oh no, you know what, I think we should speak to these guys. So what happened with you? Well, we met and started at the start of initiation, of course, and I asked them to greet me politely. When I called him Sir Blaze, he scolded me because he's a butterfly and officially a lady in the handbook. Then when I called her Lady Blaze, she asked if I needed my eyes checked. It's initiation. I'm supposed to give you a hard time. So which do you prefer? I don't prefer either. They're both me. I'm an Akabesh. For us, male and female is more like what sort of clothes you feel like putting on in the morning. But under Iris Academy rules, students are required to be split strictly into two categories for ritual purposes. I wonder what that's about. This year I chose Butterfly Hall, so I'm officially female even when I'm male. But I can still say he, right? When I'm like this, I am he. But she is fine too, because I'm officially that. Or E if you like. I don't like they though. That makes me sound like I'm two different people and I'm not. I'm always me. So 2 for the price of 1 doesn't count for you as well? You're going to be so much trouble when you grow up. Oh, she got you. And you teased yourself without needing my help. Logan jostles his brother playfully. Come on, let's go check out the games. Okay, you're coming right, Charles? Sure. We spent the afternoon relaxing by the lakeside. Okay, cool, so we learned a little bit more about Blaze. That was cool. She is an Ukbesh. An Ukbesh? That's pretty cool. I like that. On Saturday morning, someone knocks at my door. Probably William, coming to see what I thought of initiation. I nearly slip on the mail on the floor. Probably my parents' idea anyway, I'll deal with that later, but for now... Greetings, Charles. We've come to invite you to the mall. Because you didn't come last week, so now we have to show you around. Okay, I guess it's Donald coming. He got detention again. How'd he manage that? Honestly, I want to skip this. So, let's go. Skip. We're not going to spend any money, that's for sure. We're just going to go window shopping. Hold on. How much shirt did we decrease? By 3. Okay, not bad. That's acceptable. Hieronymus Grabiner has invited me to tea in his rooms. It's hard to decide how to think about him and how to address him. When he came up in conversation, which wasn't often, my parents always used his full name. Not just any Grabiner, that Grabiner. Using his full name at all would be too familiar here. I'm not sure most students would even know what it is. But Professor Grabiner feels wrong to me as well. That isn't his whole identity and it's certainly not why I'm visiting him now. Grabiner's rooms are just that, a set of rooms in Old English style, or at least more Old English than the rest of Iris Academy. 4-poster bed, bookshelves and other furniture in dark wood. He's had more than enough years to adapt this place to his own design. I wasn't sure if he was serious about the tea, but he has a tray set out with a silver teapot, scones and thick pastry cubes that must be miniature beef Wellingtons. At home, any gathering would begin and end with coffee. But my family and training has included at least some familiarity with British afternoon tea. Unsurprisingly, he is buried in a book when I make my entrance. Ah, there you are. I have the feeling he isn't sure how to address me either. Neither of us would want to get into the habit of using names that would be hard to explain. So, how are your studies progressing? Shouldn't he have a good sense of that already, as a professor? But I suppose he needs my viewpoint. Great. Everything going great so far? Yeah, I can really feel that my nose is blocked when I want to do that noise. Because, you know. You try it. If you hold your nose and try do that. Oh my goodness. Try do that. Try do this noise by holding your nose. It's almost not possible. Yeah, no, for me it's not possible right now. He sips his tea. Well, this week you have experienced the hallowed Iris Academy tradition of freshman initiation. What did you think of it? Yeah? William explained to me that the point was to trick people into feeling a sense of togetherness and belonging. If you used white magic to force us into bonding with each other, that would be wrong, wouldn't it? Why is the trick any better? Do you feel this sense of increased togetherness with your classmates? Yes. If you are aware of it, but it still functions, is it actually a trick? All magical youth in America are required to attend and graduate from an accredited institution or forfeit their power. These schools do not exist solely to pass on knowledge of spells, but to enforce the structure of society. Wow, that's pretty cool. We take our responsibilities seriously. Inform your parents of that when you next contact them. I thought you were contacting them. Do you think they would entrust their only son's welfare entirely to me without verification? Use whatever channels seem appropriate. Write to them if you must. They expect to hear from you. Considering that this man probably hasn't spoken to his own family in 10 years. But he's right. I should send a message home. After I finish my tea... Alright, dorm room. Yeah, I think that yawn is the mark of I am too tired to continue another episode of recording, even though I am still quite into this. I think this is it. Yeah, let us do save game. Let's go. Oh, we want to do. Let's skip. No, let's go to page 8 here. Let's go. Oops, sorry about that. A new win in a. Yeah, a new window. Sure, a new window. Alright, good, got it. Man, I love that my online alias can have a lot of puns to them. What am I doing? Oh, I'm just winning. What are you looking at? Oh, I'm just looking out of a window. Hey, how's the weather outside? It's a little bit windy. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I most certainly have also enjoyed this. I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you... Oh, wow. Is it 5:10? It is 5:10. Oh my goodness, look at that. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Take care.